Where is the real money being made on the internet today? It's very important for you to understand that. A lot of people online are looking for ways to make money on the internet and in a home-based business, and they're looking at different products that they might want to sell. They're looking at affiliate products that they might want to market and try to sell, and all kinds of things. But really, you should be asking your question, where is all the real money being made on the internet, right? After all, if you were to be able to market something online that you knew had the biggest potential or growing potential, you stand to be able to be more profitable and more to be able to earn money quicker and more securely, right? That only makes sense. So let's take a look at some of the trends that are going on and see if we can determine where where the money's being made on the internet. And I think that it's pretty obvious after we go through some of these statistics and show you some proof of what's going on right now. Let's start off with retail sales because a lot of people think, well, I'm going to go sell products on eBay or I'm going to go become an affiliate for companies and go sell stuff. Okay. Well, first off, there's less than 10% of all retail sales last year were actually made online. That 10%, less than 10%, equals about $130 billion in online purchases. That's a lot, $130 billion. But $320 billion was spent on advertising online. So if you were a business person looking at what I've got on the screen so far, it doesn't look like a very good business, does it? $320 billion being sold and $130 billion being made. Okay, that doesn't look so good, is it? So selling retail items online probably won't be your best bet. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that people don't make money selling retail, but is it where the real big money is? You're probably going to have a harder time trying to advertise online, spend your money, and try to accumulate retail sales online. It's obvious right here based on Forrester's research. Okay. Now, here's the other thing that you need to know about though. That $320 billion that was spent online and advertising last year influenced over $3 trillion in consumer purchases. Okay, so they spent $320 billion, but only 10%, less than 10% of it was actually purchased online. The other 90+% was actually purchased offline, over $3 trillion. Now, you might be saying, well, I can't open a store. I don't get paid to refer people to go to offline stores and buy things, right? So you're missing out. If you're trying to do that, you're missing out on a tremendous amount of volume that what people do and use the internet for. But don't worry about it. We've got it all figured out for you. We've figured out and studied the trends. In fact, it wasn't really that difficult to figure out what's actually being able to make the real money on the internet because we just look at companies that are actually figured it out, right? We look at companies like these below that are growing so fast. I mean, Google will reach $25 billion in sales this year. Facebook is in the multi-billions now. Zynga, which you may or may not have heard before, they're a gaming company, and actually it's a form of online entertainment, I guess, is growing by hundreds of millions of dollars a year, and YouTube is growing by almost $300 million this year. Now, these are only four of the bigger companies out there, but we can look at LinkedIn, we can look at Twitter, we can look at all of these online advertising company platforms that are actually growing tremendously. Why? Because remember I talked about that $320 billion being spent? Well, this year, over $500 billion is going to be spent. So there's a trend there, right? Offline advertising companies realize that using and driving traffic to offline stores is where they're making it's influencing over $3 trillion. So the more they spend online advertising, getting in front of people, the more likely those people will come offline and buy their products. It's the trend that's actually happening now. And we don't have to be I mean, I wouldn't want to claim that we're geniuses or anything. We just look at what the trends are doing. Google is growing, YouTube is growing, Facebook, all of these social marketing companies are growing, Zynga's growing, and they're all relating back to the companies, Walmart's, Dell Computers, Microsoft, Ford Motor Company. I can keep continuing to Target. I can keep going on and on and on. Those are the companies that are spending all this money on advertising, and they're doing it through companies that you see on the screen here. And many more, of course, but I just wanted to show you 3 or 4 of the biggest ones that have the biggest growth in the last little while. So they've got it kind of figured out, don't they? Right? They're making billions of dollars off of this trend. Well, why shouldn't you? So what makes ZipZoom so special? How does it fit into all this big picture? Well, ZipZoom, we are the only online advertising platform that shares revenue with you so uniquely. Okay? So think about that. Google won't send you a paycheck if you refer somebody there. Neither will Facebook, and neither will Zynga, and neither will YouTube or any of these other companies that are on the online advertising platform. How do we know that? Because ZipZoom actually had to create a new category in the direct selling industry. There is not one online advertising platform that offers to share the revenue with the general public or its users. Not one of them as uniquely as we're doing it. Not one. So we're pretty special in that area. I'm pretty positive about. The next thing is we offer you the opportunity to get paid click income, just like Facebook earns it, just like Google earns it, just like Zynga and Twitter soon to be, and MySpace and Yahoo and Bing and all of these companies out there. Okay, they earn click income. And what is click income? Well, click income means that you're getting paid even if there's a sale made or not. See, remember we went back to those trends and we talked about companies spending $320 billion and an increase to $500 billion this year? Well, think about it. Not very few of those have to require a sale to be made for those online advertising platforms to make money. Think about it. Nobody has to buy anything through Facebook for them to make billions of dollars. Google will make $25 billion this year and will have never have to have sold a product or service to the end consumer. The advertiser advertises, the person clicks because they're using that valuable service to themselves, and money is generated, but Google and Facebook and these companies keep them all. ZipZoom has decided to share it with people just like you, entrepreneurs, right? Another special thing about ZipZoom is all you have to do to start earning money with ZipZoom is just recommend our free products and services to others, right? If you think about that, isn't that what Google does? Isn't that what Facebook does? Isn't that what Yahoo does? And all these online advertising giants, advertising platforms of giants, that's what they do. They offer great products and services that people like, and that's why people go there. That's why Facebook has become so popular over the past 3, 4, 5 years, because they're offering a great valued service that everybody likes to do. Go and socialize with their friends, play games, all those kind of things. If we can do that, and you can simply recommend people to do that because you're already doing it anyway, but this time you're going to get paid, okay? Just offer free products and services, and you can earn click income with ZipZoom. Pretty simple. Now, the other thing that you need to know about the ZipZoom is, we're not sitting here thinking that, if we put up a site on the internet, a whole bunch of people will come. Okay, come on. We're a little bit more in tune to the trends and what's going on right now. We have a solid business plan that appeals to the vast market interest of the internet, not just niche markets. See, I don't know about you, but I was for a long time caught up in the area of home-based business or internet marketing. And basically, I thought that was a big market. Boy, was I wrong. I mean, special interests of people wanting to lose weight, people wanting to socialize, entertainment on the internet, all kinds of people shopping on the internet for general interest things like cars and clothing and all kind of computer and electronics and all those kind of things. Those are the vast markets. That's where the money's being made. And if we follow the trends and we see what people like on the internet and we put that into ZipZoom, doesn't it make it easy for you to offer things that are free to those people to be able to come and use them? I'll show you in a second what I mean by that. But think about that. If you're looking at other business opportunities or you're involved with other business opportunities, doesn't it make sense that you can appeal to the vast market rather than a small niche market? I'm not saying you can't make money in a small niche market, but your chance and your odds to be able to do that is dramatically reduced because you're dealing with a lot smaller of an audience. And it's very frustrating for a lot of people to be able to struggle there. Imagine being able to offer products and services for free that appeal to any single person that has access to the internet. And they're going to love these services, as you'll see in a second. And here's the cool part. We can never fall behind the trends because ZipZoom, we own it, so we can follow what the trends do. So if the trends go, right, we'll go right with it. If the trends go down the middle, we'll go down the middle with it. And you'll see here currently right now. So ZipZoom is the people's online advertising platform. I mean, Google is an online advertising platform for companies. They offer a service to find people to search. People go there, companies will advertise with them. Okay? So you don't have to worry about finding the advertisers. We already got them lined up for you. All you need to do is share it with other people. Allow people to come and use our free products and services. And when they do, you're going to be able to get paid. Click income. Okay? Now, the more you tell, obviously, the more it is. Now, let's quickly take a look at the ZipZoom family of brands. ZipZoom Bargain Wizard. What is that? I'm going to just quickly go through these because you can always get more and full details from the person that sent you this email. Okay? Now, ZipZoom Bargain Wizard. How would you like to be able to go online, instead of searching for the best price and the bargain online, but you actually punch in your product, put in your location, and hit go. And the Bargain Wizard automatically goes to work for you and finds you the best price not only on the internet, but also locally in your local market, and finds the best price guaranteed, saving you time and money. Now, isn't that a worthwhile, valued product that you can give away for free? I mean, think about it. People go shopping online. It's a proven fact that 65% of people use the internet to try to find the best deal. Well, what if you could save them time and money by doing that, but just recommending it for free? When they go to look at the deal, you get paid. When they click to do a bargain shop, you get paid. Whether they buy it or not, you get paid. Okay? Let's take another look at one of our brands. Now, these are things that you got to keep in mind that are going to draw people to ZipZoom. Why would they want to go there? Because you recommended them. We reward you to recommend free products and services. Forever. ZipZoom penny auctions. Imagine buying electronics or power tools or cars or vacations or yachts or a variety of clothing, all kinds of brand name stuff direct from the manufacturers and the travel companies, and you can get them all for pennies on the dollar. Now, how does it work? It's 100% nonprofit and charitable donations. No money goes to ZipZoom through that. No products have to be sold or bought or anything for you to earn money. How do you do it? Because they naturally go use those services. When they click to look, you get paid. And we have to have things that people will want to go and take a look at. I mean, think about it. Recommending a penny auction that's gonna donate to charity, but it's gonna be able to buy people that you recommend for products on pennies on the dollar. Think about that. Okay. And of course, we have our ZipZoom search, which you can go there right now at zipzoom.com, and you can do a search. And it's a relatable search on any topic that you're searching for, not just in the niche market of online marketing or something like that. If you want to look for birdhouses, it'll find you information on birdhouses. If you, just like Google and just like your other favorite search engines out there, it already does that for you. But why not get paid to recommend it, right? You don't get paid to use the other ones. ZipZoom Online Access Portal. What is that? Well, imagine being able to go to an internet site at one place. You open your browser and you can navigate anywhere you want on the internet from one place. If you have a Facebook account, boom, you can go there in one click. Got to go check out YouTube, boom, one click. Go to your Twitter account, boom, one click. Go check out your online email account somewhere, boom, one click. Go to your favorite forum, your favorite sports site, your favorite auction site, whatever you want. Boom, in one place. You open the browser, you don't have to search, use your favorites, go through the browser or anything. One click. Okay, very, very, very time saver for a lot of people. And then, of course, we have ZipZoom Online Games. Who doesn't like playing games these days? If you have young people around, refer them to go play online games. When they naturally click, you get paid. You want to advertise it online, people go play games on the site, you want to play with your friends. When they use any of these services that I show you on the screen here, you get paid. They don't have to buy anything for you to be able to get paid. That's what's so special about ZipZoom. You need to get more information on this, okay? So get back to the person that sent you this email today, where they'll provide you additional information, can answer your questions, and they can put you in front of a full live presentation so that you can see the 3 different ways that you can participate with ZipZoom based on your financial goals and based on your financial budget. And stay tuned. That's right, stay tuned for tomorrow, as I'm going to share with you a simple plan that you'll be able to use to get over 1 million people to use ZipZoom, and you won't even have to spend a dime on advertising. This opportunity is here to help you, not to try to get you to go in through a bunch of trial and error on advertising. We have a